Alright traders, I'm back again with another video, and I just want to take time to show you a trade that I'm in, a live trade. I like to try to get these trades when they first happen and show you guys, but it's hard to sometimes make a video and do that and get the trade and concentrate on other things. So I just wasn't able to do this at the time. But anyway, what I'm looking at here, we saw price pulling down and looking like we're going to have a Kumo breakout, but then price stalled here at the bottom of this support level of the Kumo cloud, and then price broke out to sideways as it was retracing. So we definitely didn't want to take a sideways breakout because price was moving higher. You don't want to take that. So what we wanted to look for was price to bounce on a level. So we got that bounce at the bottom of the Kumo here. Now you could see that price was moving downwards. You can see that we were underneath the Kijinsen here, then we broke, and now we're underneath the cloud. So this is going to be a bearish bias. We had TK crossover. I don't have those on my charts because I know those levels and I don't really need to have more things on my chart to clutter it up, but we're below the Kijinsen, and then you could see our Kumo twist here. So our future was bright, our future was dark. That's what you want. You want a bearish future, and all of our signals were bearish. So what we looked for was price to bounce on the bottom of the Kumo here, as it did here, and then when it bounced, we got a bearish engulfing. I love to say bullish, so sometimes you catch me saying it all the time, but we had a bearish engulfing candle right here, as we had a confirmed top right here at the resistance level of the bottom of the Kumo. So once we had that and we had the bearish engulfing, we had an entry set. That pattern developed, and then price continued lower. We had a little pullback here, but we put our stop loss above the Kumo here, above the bottom of the Kumo here. This was a far level to put it at the Kijinsen, but now Kijinsen has caught up to us and surpassed our stop loss level. So we need to move our stop loss down to this level at least, and we have fractals here now, so we can move our stop loss just above that fractal here, because what price likes to do a lot of times is break these fractal levels and come right back to these levels. So we want to make sure we have a stop loss a little bit above that level. So it looks like we could probably pretty much follow Kijinsen now, and we're at 103 right now, and price may continue down or we may get a pullback here. So we want to see what happens here. We're going to take our time and just follow this out. So we got about 39 minutes before this candle closes and we see the open of the next candle. Then we'll see what we're going to do here. We may take some profit here and then let the rest run, follow Kijinsen with that. All right, that's something that we always want to do when we're trading with Ichimoku. Try to use the Kijinsen as your stop loss and your trailing stop, because most of the time this Kijinsen, the blue line here, acts like a trend line here, and you can see if you do get stopped out, it gives you opportunities to get back into the market with the Kijinsen. Alright, so price follows that Kijinsen. Price likes to come back to the Kijinsen, and then once price breaks the Kijinsen and then breaks the cloud, you know your bias has changed, and we have that here. That's why we have that Kumo breakout here, and we're following that right now. So that's what we're looking at here, pound dollar. Now I want to look at another pair. It's going to be Aussie New Zealand dollar. This Aussie New Zealand dollar has created its all-time lows here. So we're on a 4-hour time frame, and we're going to jump up to, let's go to the monthly time frame. Now my chart's probably going to stall for me because it takes some time when it has all that stuff on it to look at, but we'll catch it in 1 second. So here we go. Okay, so here we are. You probably don't realize I put you guys on pause. See, that's the good thing about being able to pause my video. But anyway, we are breaking this all-time low here, over here, making new lows. You could see this is the lowest that this pair's ever been. So with that comes the possibility of maybe finding some support, but we don't know. It can continue lower, and you could see we tied this level here. So we came back and pretty much made the same level low right here, but then a few months later we come back and we break that level. All right, so let's go to the daily time frame, see what we got on there. Now the daily, I have this marked because we're pretty much in a range now, and that's what I wanted to show you guys. Okay, being in that range, I see a few things. At the daily time frame, you could see we're hitting the same level lows, but the oscillator, which I'm using, the ultimate oscillator, is continuing to make a little bit higher level lows. So that's slightly bullish divergence here, when you start seeing price making the same level lows and the indicator making higher lows. Okay, that indicates weakness in your downtrend, and you had a downtrend here, then you had a pullback, and you attempt to break that downtrend. In that attempt, we start getting caught in the range, and that's where we get this first level, second level, third level, and now you can see the momentum is dying to the downside. So we're looking at that going maybe up, holding on this level. So what we look at when price makes the same level lows or lower lows, I always say same level or lower, and then the oscillator makes a higher low. So the oscillator made a higher low here, and it looks like this price is bouncing on the same level low. So I put my range levels in. You can see we have a little zone here. So we go down to the 4-hour time frame. So on that 4-hour time frame, you can see our bounce came down, boom, hit that level and came back. So now, and let's get this out. Now you can really see on the 4-hour time frame, you could really see the divergence. Okay, so let's put that in. Price is making the same level lows, while this ultimate oscillator is making higher lows. All right, because here's our low, and then here's the next low, pretty much the same level at this support and resistance level here. And our zone here is 1.03006 to 1.02904. In that area here, we're looking for price to bounce on that level, and then we're gonna take a long trade, quite possibly back up to this level. Okay, so we want to see some signal that this level is holding. Look for some price action signal that this level is holding. But if that level is violated and broken, well, then we'll say all bets are off, and we'll look for something else. All right, so hopefully that helped you guys out. Just a little short quick video. I'm not used to doing short quick videos. I'm used to doing at least 25-30 minute videos, but this video is a little shorter, but hopefully it still had helpful information for you guys. All right, well, thank you guys, and appreciate y'all, and have a great trading day, and God bless. So long.